And then there's a curious trend in America that is betraying a whole lot of protesters, rioters, we call them. Rioters are still vandalizing leading luxury stores. Storefronts have been smashed, merchandise worth millions of dollars have been looted. And this is happening not just in New York or Los Angeles, it's happening across the country. How can the rioters justify looting as a fight for justice? Here's a report.
There is a popular belief: shopping is therapeutic. What do we call this? This is an attack on the symbols of wealth and exclusivity. These are visuals from a Louis Vuitton store in New York. Since the brutal killing of George Floyd at the hands of a police officer, the protests have spiraled into riots and now looting. People are breaking into world-famous luxury stores, smashing display cabinets, setting the property on fire and stealing stock worth millions of dollars across the country. At this Nike store in New York, fights broke out on the pavement. Everybody wanted a share of the loot. Snatch and run was the rule. Nike's competitor, Adidas, has been at the receiving end too. This Rolex showroom at the Soho neighborhood of New York did not survive the onslaught. A small gathering quickly swelled into a force. They rushed in together and were seen emerging with plastic handbags full of watches. The loot was complete in half a minute. Smashed windows, stolen merchandise, high-end stores looted in New York City. That's been the story over the last few nights. At this Chanel store, mangled mannequins were found on the floor. Every rack, every cloth in the store was stolen. The looting was complete before the police arrived. These are visuals from a Gucci store. In front of an Apple store in Philadelphia, a police car was torched. The store was empty. Apple has issued a warning to looters with iPhones. The devices are being tracked. Not just in Philadelphia. Apple stores are being looted across the country. In Oakland, protesters entered a Mercedes-Benz store. Although the high-end locking system prevented theft, people can be seen jumping on the cars, trying to smash the windshield. Now, major luxury retail thoroughfares in the US, from New York's Soho to Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, to Atlanta's Phipps Plaza, they are now covered in messages in support of Black Lives Matter. Many of these stores have been boarded up to repel attacks, but these boards have been torn down. Not all protesters are vandals, though. Here's a group that took it upon itself to defend a Target store from looters. The window panes remained intact, but the credibility of the movement is shattered. Black lives matter, and so does the law. You can't demand justice and equality by looting. Bureau Report, WION World is One.